Let me tell you why you need to pray this prayer some more. Believe me, this is a transport system to the location where excess grace is domicile. It is in abundance. Only so few are taking advantage. It's just like I'm seeing in this realm where there is so much grace. Only few are in that location. Many are wanderers in the wilderness, struggling. It's a transport system. Somebody say, "Pain." Oh. Say, "Pain my soul." Yes. It was in Isaiah that we saw that a man thought he was better than everybody until he beheld the holiness of God, and he said, "Woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips." That was the soul of man, in opposition to the grace, the holiness, the administration, the economy of God. On that day, that man thought he was sufficient in himself. Some of you might think that when we are praying about your will or your soul, it's always in the negative. Sometimes it's in the positive. You have been so accustomed to, especially if Satan came for you early. You now grew up in a home or an environment with a defective system, and your ideologies, "I don't like anybody doing anything for me. I don't like to ask for help." Are you with me? Are you with me? On that day, when you enter into spiritual things, you will carry that defective ideology and into that. You will be so devoid of grace. On that day, you are laboring in your strength by yourself. And guess what? In the natural, you are competent. But where it matters before God is nothing. Just like Isaiah. It's possible he was naturally a good person until he beheld the standard. No matter how you are doing it in your own self, when you weigh it against the standard of God as what is desired for your part, it does not measure up. Meanwhile, to men, they will be celebrating things, but it is devoid of grace, works and flesh and efforts and self-effort. Natural intelligence, natural ability. So we are not only talking of the negative. Today, I empty myself. You are too full of yourself. There is no room for grace. Believe you me, there is such a thing as the grace for intercession, because I'm hearing it as a burden. You don't try. Are you with me? You don't struggle. Let me now tell you that thing you think God has called you to do. More often than not, sometimes there is just one or two things that if you give yourself to it consistently for 3 years, 3 months, you will break into your calling. But guess what? You can do every other thing, but that thing you cannot do it. And where Satan has you is that you are compensating yourself with those other things. They are not bad, they are okay, but it's not what will push you into your destiny. There is the core. If there is no grace, you will and there is a quarter of that thing you need to do. Sometimes you are doing it, but you are just touching the surface. There is no calling, no manifestation for you. Forget it. No sentiment. There's no. Highest that generation will remain in depravity until another is raised. If God was sentimental, we will not be here by now. Things would have been better. But many that ought to have brought salvation to a generation, they never stayed and cried for grace. Especially in our days that we have found alternatives. When you talk about it and write about it and share burdens about it, you are satisfied. Go to your closet and engage. and bring out the fruit. You cannot, because there is no grace. There is none small amongst us. It was here we stayed and prayed, and things, we have seen things like that in different countries of the world. Are you with me? Change. There are no set of people that they reserved some kind of manifestations for. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. What we have is only men that maximize grace. Some others tried and gave up too early. Meanwhile, your screws, it is written that you will stay in your closet. Everything. And nations will bow to the lordship of God. It's captured in your scrolls, but your altar is devoid of the fire needed to bring nations to their knees. It's lack of grace. And that's how you keep rigmaroling in life, looking for other things to do to compensate yourself and feel good about yourself. And that's how we had another Lester Sumrall that got lost in the wilderness, because there was no grace. We have found a way to use charisma, to use react movements and phrases and utterances. It is the grace. Because if grace backed up that utterance on that day, many men will hear your words, and the lights will shine. Light will shine. Light will penetrate their hearts. Raise the dead like his water. Since the beginning of this series, they've been prophesying that a season is coming upon us. By our hands, cancer will shrink. Did you hear me? Somebody say grace. Corinthians 15, the list of all apostles born out of season. In this day and time, nobody cares when you gave your life to Christ. That's not what they're looking for. If for men that will lay hold on grace, and we see the supernatural burst out amongst us. As one born out of Judah. This is one of my favorite scriptures. Think of every frailty, infirmity, weakness, baggage, disadvantage is captured in this verse 8. And last of all, he was, where's the part? He said, list of the apostles. Show me verse 9. I don't have time. It's one of my favorite scriptures for list of the apostles, that I'm not meant to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church of God. Show me verse 10. But somebody read that first phrase. Where to go? Again. Says, and his grace which was bestowed upon me was not in vain, but the grace of God was with me. You need to begin to think about it. How did Apostle Paul? Peter was whining and dining with Jesus. Apostle Paul from behind. Grace is not your mate. There is no respecter of persons. You can lay out. We are going to cry the cry of thou son of David. You know it. My vessel is anemic of grace. The things I once found easy, I'm finding it hard. I'm struggling, and time is going. Destiny is passing by. Possibilities are slipping off your hands. Unless you take over, I cannot do it on my own. Oh. I cannot do it by myself. Oh. Take over. I cannot do it on my own. Oh. Unless you take over, I cannot do it by myself. You take over. I cannot do it on my own. Unless you take over, I cannot do it by myself. Oh, Spirit take over.